Here's the truth about the issues with Lesean McCoy and his ex-girlfriend. Now, they were together for a little bit of time. Um, her name is what's her name? Delicia Cordon, and people were really. It was the actual photographs that caused people to be like in complete disbelief. So that was the main thing about it. That really just it was just so grotesque to see that, to make people believe that there's got to be something wrong with LaShawn McCoy, a guy whose nickname was Shady, really lived up to it. Allegedly, he had a violent attack on his former girlfriend, and of course, it went viral um, about 24 hours ago. They're a strange couple, and they split up. And he entered the home. There was no sign of forced entry. He came over and he was looking for some jewelry that he had given her. And when he couldn't get the bracelets off her wrist, he just started pistol whipping her and her cousin, according to the law firm. Now, last year, this was a loving couple. They were someplace like some of everywhere. They were at different type of engagements, events, and the graphic image was so unreal that people started to lash out at McCoy immediately. And the Buffalo Bills, you know how the NFL is about domestic violence. I don't think LaShawn McCoy is going to run a football in the NFL for a long time, if ever. After this, it is that brutal. It's so brutal. I can't even show you and won't show you the pictures. Now, here's something that everybody's always two sides to every coin. Okay. Now, Mia Michelle Boykins, who claimed to be her friend, was screaming, "I can't believe you did this to my best friend. Your karma's gonna be so real. The world needs to know what type of animal you really are." This was just her yesterday on the left, and now this morning on the right. She took the picture down. She accused LaShawn of beating his dogs and trying to viciously beat his own youngest son. She said, "We didn't say anything about how you beat your dog Kenny into kidney failure. Let's not talk about the times my best friend had to stop you from viciously beating your son for small things like peeing in the bed. We kept quiet about your drug usage." So Sean McCoy had to go out on Instagram and address the situation and say, "For the record, the total baseless and offensive claims made against me are completely false. Furthermore, I have not had any direct contact with any people involved in months, for the record." So that was all he said in a statement. The investigation is underway. Now, there's other people saying that the NFL player sent armed men to her, to the house or something. It was crazy. It was just, this has become a crazy type situation. This is nuts. When they arrived on the scene, they don't know what really happened. Lesean McCoy said he's not had contact with them in months. They said he sent people over to the house that shouldn't have been there. And from the police report, this is what's on the report, that Cordon's lawyer said there was a single armed man who targeted the jewelry given to their client, which is Mrs. Cordon, by her estranged partner. The firm also alleges that the NFL star recently had the home security system changed. His assailant demanded specific items of jewelry that had been previously gifted to Ms. Cordon by Mr. McCoy. So this is another situation of a situation going bad. We've seen this happen in '94. And what happened there? It went too far because it's out of your control. You're trying to let someone else go and do your work for you. And what happened is the most infamous situation in the history of mankind. We have seen trials, we've seen the whole thing play out, and we've seen just the worst. So